You're at the height of your career. You've just starred in the most anticipated book-to-movie adaptation of the decade. Everything should be champagne and roses, right? Instead, the internet is calling you a mean girl. Your co-star is hiring a crisis PR team usually reserved for high-stakes political scandals, and your once-impeccable brand is reportedly giving industry insiders a massive, migraine-level headache. This is the reality for Blake Lively. The drama surrounding her film It Ends With Us hasn't just stayed on the red carpet. It has seeped into the very boardrooms of Hollywood, leaving many wondering, is the Blake Lively brand in a tailspin, or is this just the price of being a powerful woman in the spotlight? While her co-star and director Justin Baldoni was giving interviews about the psychology of abuse and the importance of healing, Blake was appearing on talk shows promoting her new hair care line and Ryan Reynolds' gin brand. We've all been there, trying to multitask and accidentally coming off as indifferent. But in Hollywood, perception is currency. When fans of Colleen Hoover's novel saw their favorite characters treated like a trendy outfit rather than survivors of abuse, the backlash was instant. Hollywood sources are currently whispering about a creative hijacking that would make a spy thriller look tame. Reports surfaced that Blake and Justin didn't just have creative differences, they were practically living in two different movies. Blake revealed that her husband, Ryan Reynolds, actually wrote a pivotal scene on the rooftop. While intended as a sweet, collaborative couple moment, it raised eyebrows. Why was an outside party rewriting a script that was already finished? Rumors swirled that there were two competing cuts of the film, the director's cut, Justin's, and the producer's cut, Blake's. It's a headache for the studio, one anonymous source claimed. You have a director who has a vision and a star with enough power to override it. When those two things clash, everyone else is just trying to avoid the shrapnel. This power struggle didn't just affect the film, it affected the entire cast. Notice how the cast didn't do photos together? Notice how Justin was often seen doing press solo. Is it a case of a difficult director, or a star who took executive producer a little too literally? The truth might lie in the legal filings that followed, the lawsuits that shook the industry. Fast forward to late 2024 and early 2025. What started as bad vibes turned into a full-blown legal war. Blake filed a complaint alleging a hostile work environment and sexual harassment, claiming Justin made inappropriate comments and failed to respect boundaries. In response, Justin didn't just deny it. He filed a $400 million countersuit, alleging that Blake and Ryan used their massive influence to orchestrate a smear campaign against him. Why this is a headache for Hollywood? For major studios like Sony and Wayfarer, this is the ultimate nightmare. Asterisk budget overruns, legal battles and production pauses cost millions. Asterisk reputation risk. No one wants to greenlight a project where the lead stars might end up in court before the DVD release. Asterisk the Lively Reynolds factor. The industry is reportedly becoming wary of the power couple influence. If you hire one, are you essentially hiring a two-headed monster that will take over your creative process? If the industry's biggest players are starting to sweat, what does this mean for Blake's future roles? We often forget that celebrities are people who have off days. But when you're America's sweetheart, an off day can look like an elitist attitude. Sources claim that Hollywood insiders are now hesitant to work with Blake, not because she isn't talented, she is, but because of the baggage. The headache comes from the realization that working with her means navigating a complex web of PR, family involvement, and potential litigation. At the end of the day, Blake Lively is still a powerhouse. It Ends With Us was a box office success, proving that bad press can still lead to big numbers. However, the cost to her personal brand has been staggering. Is Blake Lively a victim of a calculated smear campaign, or is this a case of a superstar getting a much-needed reality check? We've seen the glitz, we've seen the lawsuits, and we've seen the viral clips. Now it's your turn. Do you think Blake can bounce back from this Hollywood headache, or has the golden couple's luster faded for good? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's get the conversation started.